Hello, my name is Giorgia. I'm 26 years old and I'm an Italian living in Scotland, in Inverness precisely, so in the Highlands at the very north of Scotland. And I've started my traineeship with IT Career Switch in 2020 during COVID times. And I started it because I was looking for a new career path. I wanted something that was more related to problem solving. And I just really wanted a new challenge. I like the idea of doing something that had nothing to do with anything I'd ever done before. I mean, I'm a marketing and tourism graduate, so it wasn't really related, and I was just looking for something new to learn. You know, I just wanted something that I had never tried before. I used to be a branch rental manager in Enterprise Holdings, so car rental, and it had nothing to do with IT whatsoever. My favorite part about the traineeship was the fact that I really could do it at my own pace, like the material being available all the time just really helped, because obviously we were you know, times of uncertainty. We didn't really know what everybody's plans looked like, so it was just good to be able to come back home after work and just like log in and get my course done. So that was the part I definitely appreciated the most. I also really thought that the people in IT Career Switch were just really helpful. So having that like personal one-to-one interaction with my tutor was you know, it was one of the best parts. Was very helpful. I currently work in Lifescan. Lifescan is a company who has the main office in Malvern in Pennsylvania in the USA, and has the only manufacturing site here in Inverness, Scotland. It is a big place. It has about 1,000 employees that we support, and it is the world leader in blood glucose monitoring. So it you know, works closely to make sure that people with diabetes have a better life. Currently, I am an IT end user support senior engineer. I started off about a year and a half ago, or a little bit less than that, as an IT junior help desk, and then was promoted recently. Day to day, I deal with all the users on site. So I work on site, not remotely, and I just make sure that everybody has the support that they need to carry out their tasks throughout the day. I currently help people maintaining the hardware and software. I deal with installations, printers. I help out with network, and you know, just making sure that everybody is able to carry on with their daily activities. The traineeship really helped me preparing for the job, especially because of the live labs. I just felt like I was familiar with a lot of the tasks, and I just felt like it really helped me to be prepared for most of the troubleshooting situations. It really provided like some real insight on what a day-to-day could look like when working in IT as an end user support. I started off as an IT junior help desk support, and I progressed to a senior this year earlier on, and it just felt it was such a natural progression, because in IT, like, there's so much happening that you're just constantly learning. And if you're a person that is a quick learner and like likes a fast-paced environment, IT is definitely for you, and it's definitely what you might be looking for. I think the thing that is most interesting about my role is the fact that at the end of the day, you're really the hero. IT supports the whole of the workforce. Without IT, nobody would be able to carry out their jobs. Everything these days is related to IT. So at the end of the day, a fix, whether a small or a big one, makes you the hero, the person that saves the day. And also what's most interesting is the fact that there's just so much happening, so much to learn, so many new issues and things that come up that you've got to deal with, and it just really stimulates your brain, and you know, just it's never boring.
Welcome to the day in the life of an IT and user support engineer. So we started the day at 8 a.m. I walked in, and then I went straight on to move a printer that we had been asked to move. You can see me patching in the ports and all the cables, and my colleague came and gave me a hand as well. We work really well as a team, especially when it comes to heavier things that we need to handle. At 10 a.m. we had a meeting with the whole of IT. A lot of people work remotely, so it's always good to catch up. Around 11:30 I moved on to some ports patching. You can see me next to a patch panel, just trying to figure out where the cables go. We've got a lot of different ones, so it's always challenging, and it does take us a bit of time. So that took me right after lunchtime. Right after lunchtime, I sorted out the paper for the printer. Here you can see me just grabbing a couple of boxes and putting them down on a trolley. So we're ready for the paper run, just to make sure that all the printers are stocked and everybody can just carry on with their work as they go through the day. Sometimes it does require quite a lot of physical work, but it's always real fun. Here is me just documenting the issues I have sorted throughout the days. Sometimes I have a couple throughout the week that I haven't documented yet. So it's very important as a technician to just make sure that everything is documented so that everybody knows what's going on. And if somebody else picks up the work from you, they'll also know what the fixes are. And I am also here replying to a couple of emails from users, just making sure that everybody is looked after and they can carry out with their activities day to day. After this, we went on to building some Windows machines. So here is me installing the operating system on a laptop. And after that, I also put them away, so we keep the laptop in stock, and it is my job to make sure that they're all up to date, whether it's in the database or it's in the actual cabinet. So that took me up to about 4 p.m. And it was almost time for me to go. Here you can see me just making sure that everything is neat so that I can find it whenever I need it, and users have their laptops available when the time comes. And right after this, it was my time to go. So here's me getting out the office, and that is me scanning out the site.